Welcome back to ScottKate.com, Visual Studio Video Tricks number 81, which is a video repost of Sarah Ford's original trick back in November 2007. This trick works with both Visual Studio 2008 and 2010. Just a side note, these are also now being recorded in HD. So if you do Control-Shift-H, that brings up the Replace in Files, and if you have something highlighted, your Control-Shift-H will be brought forward, or the context of what you have highlighted will be brought forward. So find what replace with. And if we just say replace with something 222, that'll be unique. We can replace back. Just want to call your attention down here to the bottom. By default, this is normally collapsed, and the keep modified files open after replace is unchecked. Now if that's unchecked, you'll get a second prompt that says, hey, if you want to be able to undo this, you should open all files. Otherwise, this text just gets replaced in the files on disk, and your Control-Z will not work. So if we leave that unchecked and select Replace All, that's why you get this dialog box that says Replace All will open all the files changes after editing. If you click that, that's essentially the same as clicking this. In fact, if we want to continue no, okay, if you check this and then say Replace All, then you don't get that second dialog that pops up. You'll notice that I just had a couple of files open. Since we have not saved these files, they all have asterisks next to them. And if we just do a double click here, you can see my configuration manager 222. If I do a Control-Z, it will undo that change. Now it's important when you do this to remember that Control-Z only affects the file that you're in. So if I go over to Products XXD, do a Control-I for 222, you'll see that my configuration manager has not been changed in this file. But watch that little asterisk there. Control-Z takes those changes away, and now this file is no longer changed. So that gives you kind of the ability to do a find and replace in all files, and then maybe do a Control-Z on a file-by-file basis that will undo those changes. So again, just to recap, Control-Shift-H, that's the checkbox that we were talking about. And if you're not seeing that on your screen, make sure you expand your result options. We'll see you on the next tip trip. Hope you're having a great day.